Hey, welcome back to Chasing Green. Today I got another awesome turkey hunt for you. This is the day after I killed my turkey in the last video. If you didn't catch that, it was an awesome hunt. I got to kill my first turkey, and boy, was it an unforgettable experience. So if you didn't get to check that out, I highly recommend it. I'll link it down below. This is the following day, and the conditions were not looking good. We wake up to pouring down rain. It's about 35 degrees, so it is cold, and the wind's blowing. This is that sure enough cold. So we get out anyway. We had seen these turkeys using this field the day before. They were coming off the public onto some private and then coming back and roosting on the public. After I killed my bird, me and Aiden went and tried to roost these turkeys.
Give it a minute to settle down here. And then, so Elliot and I made a bet one time for $100 that I could locate a turkey with a howl. He said I couldn't do it, and then I did it, but he never paid me, so.
Pay the man.
Maybe he rescinded the bet. I would have lost $100 right there.
We stopped at another place and just heard one fly up out there. These turkeys sitting out there earlier. We wanted to see where on this bottom did they roost it. We need to know, I guarantee they're in that tallest cottonwood.
I like it. I like it.
The only thing is gonna be getting in there on him. I mean, he's in a dang good spot to not get killed.
Yeah. I have to come in early.
Yeah, way early.
Way quiet. We could probably walk in over there against the trees.
Yeah.
If we need to. Onyx says we're offline, but no, we're not.
So we had roosted these turkeys. We knew where they were, and we decided to just go try them since it was going to be raining and we had no other options. We couldn't really ride around the roads where we were. Once it rains out there, your options for road usage goes down big time. So we get out here, sneak out into this field, put out some decoys, and we wait. And we're waiting, soaking wet. We bust the turkey off the roost walking in. Don't know what he was. Luckily, the majority of them were down where we thought they were. There was just some lone turkey, probably a lone subordinate Tom down there, if I had to guess, or Jake. But I looked to the left after we've been sitting there a while in the pouring rain, and here comes the turkeys coming out across the field. I've always heard turkeys love the rain, so.
Got some hooligans hunting across the road from us, so. But I don't think they're coming over to this side. Jake went over and talked to him.
How you doing? Good. So we just got suited up, got our rain gear on. We're about to try to ease across this field. It's wide open. These turkeys are basically roosted in just a little skinny tree line field on both sides. We're gonna do our best to get in there on them. Tried calling at them, kikiing at them, doing everything I can to try and get these turkeys to kind of respond to us, but they were just doing what most turkeys I've seen do and pouring down rain, and that's just sit there and be miserable. They got out, they fed around for a while. The gobblers may have strutted one time, but there was just no activity. They got out in the middle of this field and just sat there. So we leave Aiden's decoys there and just crawl out. We didn't want to spook them, but we were tired of sitting in the rain. We sat there for several hours and it just wasn't happening. So we back out and go back to the truck and go and just nap and chill until the rain quits later that afternoon.
Jake was saying earlier it's probably the coldest he's ever been turkey hunting. I would agree with that statement. I'm cold and wet and happy to be thrown in the towel right now.
Get back out, we go try a few turkeys, try to get on them. We have some success. We see some turkeys out of the truck and go try to get on them through the wood line. We fire them up. What are we doing?
About to kill a turkey in the rain. Gonna go for a walk in a creek, probably, basically. This one's hot, so.
Where was it? Turn and face that way. Get ready, Aiden. We had this one turkey real fired up, but he wouldn't commit. So we tried to make a move on him and then he shut up, so we may have busted him. That was kind of a common theme. I was being real aggressive on these turkeys, and had I known that they were kind of earlier in the stage, I probably would have been a little more patient, but we were ultra aggressive this day and really every day. And sometimes it panned out and sometimes it didn't. So we make a move on this turkey, it didn't work out. We make a move on another turkey, didn't work out. And we wind up going back to go sit on the roost of these turkeys. Well, we ride by the private to see if these turkeys are out there. Sure enough, they're out there. We whip around, we see a truck coming down the road. They seen us turn around, they seen us see these turkeys, and we go and pull up a little down from the parking lot so we wouldn't spook them to go make a move on these turkeys. And these guys just come riding by and let one of their buddies out, and he goes running down through the woods in his turkey gear, and they pull off. I mean, I know they've seen us. It was a crap move, in my opinion. But whatever, do your thing. Me and Aiden get out there, we get set up, and we're sitting there for about 30 minutes, and we're here, pow, come from off the private. So I don't know for sure if it was this guy that got let out, but whoever, I kind of think it was. He snuck over there, that private. We hear one shot, about 10 seconds goes by. I don't know what's happening during this time. But then we hear pow, 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 and he's just plugging out over there. Well, about 30 seconds later, turkeys come running up over the ridge through the grass towards the tree line we're sitting in. Just like running through the grass. We're seeing heads go through. And they run into the trees. I would have left. There ain't no doubt I would have left. I was just disgusted by this point, but Aiden said, let's hang with it. Patience kills a lot of turkeys. That's what I've always heard from the hardcore turkey hunters, and I'm not a very patient guy, but luckily Aiden was. And about 45 minutes later, 2 hens come out and start feeding in the field, and they feed around for 30, 45 minutes, and I just hear Aiden, I couldn't make out what he said, but I see him start lifting his gun up, and I knew, oh, something's happening here.
Gosh.
And the last I see, the turkey's flying down through the woods at about 100 yards. Now, Aiden, he's a real positive guy, one of the most positive guys I've ever met, but he was at the lowest point I'd ever seen him.
Man, I just should have shot him when his head was up, but I was like, so frustrating.
Happens to the best of us.
I tried to offer him some encouragement. I've been around Aiden enough to know that he's a good hunter, he's a good shot. I've duck hunted with him. He's a killer, man. I just had a gut feeling that this turkey was hit good and that he was out there. Aiden wasn't having none of it. I kept asking him, did you feel good? Did you feel like you hit him in the head on that first shot? He said, yeah, man, I felt good about it. And when he said that, I knew that there was a chance that this turkey could be out here if he had shot him. So we get to looking, and he's retracing where he thinks the turkey went. This turkey flew out of the field down through the trees. We are on the hunt for Aiden's turkey. He definitely hit it. It's been crazy. That's what looking to do for you boys. Aiden just got him. We've been looking for about an hour. This turkey flew 100 yards. We were searching like you would for a crippled greenhead. I just heard Aiden fire and he hollered, I got him. You got him?
Got him, man.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's insane.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I even walked right by him. So I was walking through the woods here and I just heard something rustle behind me and he's like getting up. I must have shot low because he was kind of limping because I knew you were over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jake! And I didn't hear you. I'm like, I gotta shoot him. So I shot him.
Where is he?
He's right here behind this tree.
So where was he when you scared him up?
He was somewhere right in here. And I walked by in that trail right here. To the left. There's a trail right here.
So he was to the right of where we were thinking.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane,
Oh my
brother.
gosh, dude.
Heck yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness, I feel
Dude,
so
I'm so
much
glad
better.
you found that turkey.
I was just like, I can't believe I missed. I feel so terrible. Like, you know, you just feel terrible when...
Oh yeah.
Let me get this bird out of here.
Yeah, get the bird. Let's see. That was the most insane turkey hunt ever. Look at that pretty bird, son. Oh, what's this bird look like? Oh yeah.
That's not too shabby.
Not too. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Praise the Lord. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely, dude. I can't believe you found that turkey.
I can't believe it.
I was starting to give up. It looks like you broke his wing on one of the shots. See?
Yeah. Man, I feel so much better.
That's a good turkey, man. Oh, look at
Man,
that
look at
pretty
them
turkey.
colors on there.
Man, his head is perfect, dude.
Yeah, he is pretty.
Absolutely perfect.
Oh man, yeah, I must have shot him too low or something. Well, this one may be from the closer.
Listen, Yotes are giving us a victory, Hal. Well, we're gonna pack out of here and go eat and rest.
Heck yes.
God's good, man. He's blessed us these past few days.
Yeah, he has, man. He certainly has.
We've been on turkeys all day today, and since I got here, we've been on.
We've been on turkeys all day, man. So blessed, man, to find the turkey. I don't even know where we're at.
Right where I live. Well, Hayden's decoys are still here, so that's another good miracle of the day. There was at least 2 other hunters here I know because we seen them. Yeah. I was telling Aiden, there ain't no telling how many people this Jake's faked out today.
He's done good. Just to clarify, I don't normally leave decoys out, but we were trying out spook turkeys, so it's for the betterment of everybody, even other hunters that I left them out.
Today, where these decoys were, there were turkeys like right out there, and we were in here, so we just kind of eased back.
And we were super cold.
And yeah, it's pouring down rain, and we knew we were going to be coming back.
Yeah.
What we did not know is that there would be necks running wild out here. We would not have left them. Yeah. Need me to get that for you, Biden?
There we go.
Oh, there we go. But luckily, we made that extra effort, and that's why you always got to check. No matter what you think, if you feel like you made a pretty good shot, go check. I mean, because this turkey about eluded us. He was walking back to go meet up with me. This was going to be his last round out there, and he just happened to hear a kick or a flop, and he looks over, and this turkey is buried up in a treetop. But we wind up getting this thing, and Aiden's roller coaster goes from the bottom to the top in about a split second after killing that turkey. He was fired up. He was so relieved, and I was fired up for him because this was the craziest turkey hunt I'd ever been on in my life or even heard about. That's not how I'd want to do it again. I prefer to drop them in the decoys and not have them shot at previously by somebody else. But sometimes that's just how it goes, and when it works out right, it's awesome. And just like I said in the last video, if you hadn't got out and tried turkey hunting, I highly recommend it. It is hard to get into, and it takes a lot. It's a big learning curve. It takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, but if you ever get a gobbler fired up with a call and get him coming in there gobbling and you put him on the ground, you'll be hooked. It's an awesome thing to do in the springtime, and it's kind of like a greenhead. It's hard to look at a turkey doing his thing, a gobbler doing his thing, and not see the glory of God. In the next video, we're going to show you the saga of my second bird. And it was kind of similar to Aiden's in that it was just an epic, unbelievable story of how we got this bird. You don't want to miss that. Be sure and subscribe if you hadn't already. Thanks for all you who watch. I love you, and Lord willing, I'll catch you next time right here on Chasing Green.